to start us off. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams.
And it's caught inside the 15, still running.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Nittany Lions offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage, and let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Leon. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Caught over the middle. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer, also the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught for the completion. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This quarterback on fire today. And they'll set up with a PAT. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Pass caught. Can he get in? The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. The Nittany Lions line up with a first and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Now comes the offense set to take over here. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
And the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. First down, looking to throw the football. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He gets loose. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback keeps the football. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
His pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Direct snap. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. Heads out of bounds at the 35 after a nice return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep to the right side. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. We get the second half started with the running play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Throw to the running back in the flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Back to throw again. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first. A deep shot to the right. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Can they pick up the first on the ground? The ball is loose. able to recover his own fumble and get first down yardage.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a quick grab. They finally make the stop, with the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already...
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Incomplete, almost had his 2nd interception of the game. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Hit just as he throws the ball. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Handoff taken following the right tackle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
He pulls in the catch. Breaking tackles. That's a solid game there, showing off the stiff arm.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Eludes a tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. They'll run it from the gun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone on this possession. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or do they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Ball handed off. Breaks free. Gets the first and still running. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Past the 20.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense on the field to take over. Offense showing a bunch formation now. And looking to throw now on first down. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. An impressive spin there. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice Nice run there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the run, he'll let it go. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
I love this. He tries to hit his receiver on the quick slant against man coverage, but he didn't quite lead him enough, and the defender's able to break it up. Great first step by the defender to close.
The pass rush gets home. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Receiver makes the catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's bringing it back. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds his target, and it's complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. And the Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To bootleg here. Throws it to the right. He's got it with room to run. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Checks this down to the running back. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. They'll give it to the back. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the point after is right down the middle. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the offense trots back onto the field here. So this game is not over yet. The score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive on the play calling? Grinding away with a running game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That is broken up and incomplete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down. We're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He lets it go on the move. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Makes a quick catch. You make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. Wideouts now clustered. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. This time a completion. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Sampson. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team.